I'm Jared Broyles with your morning update. New this morning, Topeka police are investigating a shooting last night that left one person dead. Officers responded around 11:30 p.m. to a local hospital where a victim was being treated for a life-threatening gunshot wound. The victim died from their injuries a short time later. This marks the city's 9th homicide case of the year. The investigation is still ongoing. Also new this morning, a Wichita man has died following a motorcycle crash last night in Osage County. The crash happened shortly before 7:45 p.m. on the Kansas Turnpike near the Shawnee County line. The motorcycle left the road overcorrected, overturned, and rolled several times before catching fire. 69-year-old Christian Kaufman was ejected and taken to a hospital where he died. He was wearing a helmet. That's a look at some of your 13 News This Morning updates. Of course, you can always visit our website, WIBW.com, for more stories. But right now, let's check in with Doug Myers for a look at your full forecast.
Well, we had several rounds of showers and thunderstorms throughout the weekend. Some areas got some locally heavy rainfall. Other areas didn't get it quite as much. And that's going to kind of be the weather pattern that we're going to be in for much of this work week. Now, relatively speaking, today and tomorrow are going to be the highest opportunities of rain, at least for the work week. So that's where the higher rain chances are going to be in the 8-day forecast. But still keeping an eye on the second half of the work week, including Friday night with the cold front pushing through. Meanwhile, temperatures today are very similar to what they've been for the past several days, back around 90 degrees for most areas, and then getting a little bit cooler, more in the upper 80s tomorrow. Of course, it is going to depend on the extent of cloud cover and possible rain in the area for tomorrow, but I do expect the winds to remain relatively light throughout these next 2 days, less than 10 miles per hour. Of course, any storms could have an influence on getting some stronger winds at times on some of the stronger storms. Lightning and locally heavy rainfall are going to be the primary concerns, but we will keep an eye on some of the stronger winds on some of the stronger storms and maybe some small hail. Low 90s for many spots on Wednesday as we continue the warming trend even into Thursday, which looks to be our hottest day of the week. Meanwhile, Supercast is indicating an increase in cloud cover through the morning with mostly cloudy skies for the afternoon and some pop-up showers and thunderstorms really anytime this afternoon, but this particular model has these storms not until close to 5-6 o'clock right along I-70, continuing through the evening hours, and then overnight we'll get another round of storms. So almost 2 waves of storms that we're keeping an eye on for these next 24 hours on the storms early tomorrow morning, and again another round by the afternoon. So between today and tomorrow, almost 3 rounds of storms that we could potentially be getting somewhere in northeast Kansas. Not everyone will get rain though, and it's not going to rain the entire time, so don't need to cancel outdoor plans. Just stay weather aware.